Hello, I'm going to teach you today how to do this. I did this tutorial. This is the Auto Gele, Auto Fan Auto Gele. So I everything the video you're going to be seeing now is all about how I made this Auto Fan Gele. I hope you enjoy. Subscribe to my channel, comment on my video, and let me know what you think about my video and any other thing you would like me to DIY on. Just give me your idea on what you want me to do. Then I'll bring out my own idea too, so we can all learn together. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Like, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.
Hello friends, what we're going to be needing for this tutorial for our auto gele is our sego gele, our scissors, our measuring tape, your chalk or your pen, whatever you know you're going to be using to mark out your measurements. So let's get started with the tutorial. So first of all, we're going to be doing our measurements. We're going to cut out our base. We're going to cut out our base. So normally the sego gele normally comes on a length of 90, like 90 inches length. So it always comes with 90 inches length. So we're going to start with our measurement first of all. So first of all, we're going to cut out our base. So our base is 20 inches length and 18 inches wide. So we're going to cut it out from the 90 inches, which is going to make the main sego gele left with 70 inches. So cut out the 20 inches. This for our base. You have to take your time to cut it out because if it's not straight, the base is not going to be straight. So you use your zigzag scissors. Either use your zigzag scissors or your normal scissors. Any of the scissors you have. But I'm using the zigzag scissors. We're going to cut it out. So after that, we're going to cut out the fan, which is the tutorial. What's the tutorial is all about? It's our fan gele, so it's like the top of it. So it's the fan. I'm using 6 inches on this one because I don't want it to be too high. Some people use 9 inches. It all depends on you if you want it to be high, but I want mine short. I don't like it when it's too high, so I'm going to be using 6 inches today. Take your time to cut it out so that it will not be bent. Then cut it out. Yeah. So once you cut out the 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 top, which is the fan, I'm going to cut extra 20 inches again and add to the base, because I want to add more pleats to my auto gele. Some people make theirs like 6 pleats, 4 pleats, but I want mine to have more pleats. So I'm going to be adding the one I cut out to it so that it will be long, because if I use just the normal 20 inches, the first one, it will not cover up to my back. So it all depends on you if you're not using more plates. So I'm going to add them together. I'm going to join the two of them together. After joining them, I'm going to be making my pleats. Take your time to make the pleats. If you make a mistake, you can start over again. Take your time to do the pleats, because if it's bent, your auto gele is not going to lay well on your head. So you have to take your time to lie those pleats very well. You sew them accordingly. Once you fold the first one, you sew it. So you add more plates. See how I do the plates. Make sure it's lying on top of the first folding you did. So lying on top of it, just give it a little space, like half an inch, like that. And just make sure it's having a little space in it. Just use your pin to secure it so to not be bent, to be easy for you to work with. So you sew it. When you're sewing it, make sure the thread goes inside, like you sew it in, not at the top, so the thread will not show out. And make sure you're using the thread that matches the color of the gele you are using. Like me, I'm using white, so I'm using white thread so that the sew will not show. If you're using a different thread, the sew is going to show and it's going to ruin everything. So I've done my pleats, and this is around 8 pleats. I've done 8 pleats. So you can do 4, 5, 6. At least the least one should be 5, 6 pleats. For me, I'm doing 8 because I want my pleats to be more, so it can fit well on my head. So done with the pleats. To the last plate. Make sure it's straight. Take your time very well to make sure it's very straight. Give it a little inch. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing there. Just follow it up gradually to be easy for you. If you make a mistake, you can lose it and start all over again. So far you get it. Take your time. So now I'm going to be adding the fulcrum. Fulcrum in Nigeria is called husband and wife. So you add your fulcrum, so the edges to secure it. So this is what you're going to be using to secure it to your head. So you add your fulcrum to it. Same thing with the other side. You try to put it together to see if you're putting the right side on it. So we sew it too. Then this for the top, which is the fan. This is the main tutorial. So I'm going to be folding it on top of it like an angle. See, I'm going to put it on top of it, form like a triangle. So the next edge, the other one you're going to be doing, the edge of it you add the ending of it, you add it to the other edge. Where the other one ends, you make the other one longer than the other edge. Just like that. Just watch what I'm doing, you understand it. So just fold it on top of each other like that. Continue folding it. Use your pin to secure it. When you do all this, when you do it like this, it'll be easy for you to sew. So just use your pin to secure it first to form those pleats on it. So to stand as a guideline for you to easily sew it. See what I'm doing? At the end of it, once the other one ends, I will make the other one lie at like half an inch longer than the other pleat I made. It's just like that. So I've done it to the last place. Now I'm going to start sewing it. I'm going to start sewing it. You just have to take your time to do it. You need to take your time. So you just have to take your time to do it. So I'm going to start sewing the fan. Start sewing it. The other plate I made, I'll sew it. I don't sew it to the end, just where the first one, and I'll add it to it. Just watch me, you understand what I'm doing. Yes, I'm going to be sewing it just like half an inch where the first one I put it on top ends, just to secure the both of it together. It's just a simple logic. So the same thing I'm going to be doing to the other one. So just sew it all through. So just like half an inch to the last place, just to join it to the other, to the end of the other plate you made, so it can stick together. So just like that, you continue till you get to the end of the fan. Don't allow the pleats to be too big. Just be moderate. It should not be too small. So you can easily sew it and the thread will not show. So when you're sewing it, make sure you sew it inside like the inch, like half an inch from the end, so the thread can hide, so that the other plate will be on top of it, so it won't show. I'm sure you guys see what I'm doing, so it shouldn't be difficult. Just take your time and follow the steps. You get it. If you make any mistake, you can loosen it and do it again. Gradually you get it. And just like that, keep on pleating it and sewing it and secure it. So this is the end look. See, it's just like a curve, it's round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for the center of it. I'm going to secure it, so you hold the both ends together and look for the center. Stretch it out and look for the center of it, and you hold the center with your hands to secure it. Then the base also, you should also look for the center of it. Fold the both of them together in equal parts, so you can get the center of the base. Then you add the two center points together. You add the two center points together, First of all, secure it with your your pin. So you start sewing. At the end of the last pleat, you put it at the end of the last pleat. I put it at the beginning, because if not, it's going to cover all the pleats you made. It won't be nice. So it's going to be on top of the last pleat you made. I'm taking my time. You have to take your time if you really want this tutorial to be nice. So now I'm going to start sewing it. I'm going to use my machine to sew it. I'm going to be making a curved line. I'm not going to sew it straight, like from one end to the other end. No, it's going to be a curved line, like kind of a half circle. How do I put it? Yes, a half circle. So it's just kind of curved. You see, it's curved. It's not straight. You don't take it from the other end to the other end. You just make a curved line. To make it easier for you, you can measure from one ear to the other ear, and just use the length to curve it out. So to be easier for you, then you open the one of the pleats and sew the inside, adding to it. You don't sew it to the end, just from the top to the end of it, like that. So you don't sew everything round. You sew it round, it's going to ruin all of the pleats, it's going to ruin the fan. It won't stand. So you have to sew it one after the other. You can leave about 5 or 4 pleats, but just make sure you secure it to the base. So you open the other pleat, you sew it inside. That's to hide the thread so that the thread does not show. So just like that, take your time, and you're going to have a neat work. See the way I'm doing it. So just going to be sewing it like that all around till I get to the end. Might not sew it one after the other. Just you can leave about 4 or 5 pleats. You sew the other one, 4 or 5 pleats. You sew the other one, just like that. So you get to the end. The main thing is it should be secured to the base properly. That's our aim. We're going to sew it together. And that's for the first side. I'm going to do it for the second side as well. And I'm going to do for the second side. I'm still going to sew it to the other side like that. It's very easy if you follow the tutorial. It's not difficult. So you open the other pleats just like I showed you. Open the other pleat. Open the pleats that you sew inside the pleat you made, not at the edge, inside of it. And don't allow it to be too long. So just like that. You puff it out. Just do it like a curve shape. You need to be curved round, like a half circle. Just measure your ear to the next ear, so you know where it's supposed to start and where it's supposed to end. It will make it easier for you. And you curve it around it just like that. Just take your time. Make sure you get the curved shape. If not, it will not fit well on your head. It won't be round. So you have to make sure that shape is curved. So while taking the length from your ear to the other ear, it's going to make the whole look easy for you. So you have to take your time. Take your time to do this, okay? So now I'm going to be putting the Velcro on the fan to also secure the fan. So I'm going to be doing it from the other end. At the other end of the Velcro, I'll just secure the two of them together, just like that. Sure, you see what I'm doing there? The same thing with the other one. So you put the other end, you add it together to know the side that you're going to be facing while sewing it. So that's just it. That's all about my fan gele. So I'm going to put it on and show you guys how.
Really, very done this finished it. So I'm going to show you how to tie the two gillies. See, I'm going to show you how I tie it. So you're going to follow me step by step. First of all, we're going to tie the base just like this. You hold the base, you hold the bottom like this. Like the two edge for the bottom for the base. Then just why I think that to try to secure soft.
Apples sandwiches.
Okay, I think guys, video the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you do that, then take the other one, which is this one. Then go like this side, add the other one just like that, so you can now arrange it to your taste at the front, the way you want it to be positioned properly. So that's just it. So when you're going to an occasion, you don't need to spend much time. You're going to church on Sunday. That's how possible to tie your hair. Just very simple, just like that. Follow all of the tutorial, and you're all going to enjoy it. See you guys. Love you. Bye.